What's up, everybody? This is HBT, Harry Bernard Taylor, with my man Christopher Burton.
What's up, y'all?
And, man, we are here live, and we are going to talk about 3 Count Pro Wrestling from October the 23rd. So, man, we're trying to get back in to do some of these local shows, Chris. So, you got the line up there, man? All right. So, yeah, let's go run this thing down.
We had 6 matches, man. We had 6 matches. First match, we had Don Furio versus Jake Jacobs.
All right, Don Furio versus Jake Jacobs, man. Don Furio, if you haven't seen him anywhere in the upstate now, this man has wrestled on APW, APW Dark. AEW Dark. I'm sorry, guys. Speaking of APW, we're gonna be doing that next if we have time, if time permit. But yeah, he has wrestled on AEW a little bit. But Don Furio, man, very talented wrestler. You guys need to look him up, check him out. Very, very good. He went up against our man Jake Jacobs. Jake Jacobs, one of the best competitors here in the upstate. You know, he's from Greenville, South Carolina, our hometown. So yeah, we're not trying to be biased, but this man is definitely
he's the truth.
He's the truth. No ends, ands, or buts about it. Jake, he doesn't look like, now, if you hadn't seen him in a year or so, he doesn't look exactly the way he used to look. Jake has dropped anywhere from 70, 80 pounds. So Jake is a slender guy now. Jake used to be a big guy, but he's slender. So, but this match, man, this matchup right here was pretty darn good. I mean, you know, I enjoyed it from start to finish.
It was straightforward, man. It was a good match all the way through.
Yes.
From beginning to end, I had no qualms about it.
No doubt about it.
And if I remember right, Don won that match, right?
No, Jake won the match.
Jake
won the match,
okay.
And your daughter was watching it. We had it.
No, she wasn't watching that one.
Oh, she wasn't watching that.
No.
She was watching Chris Phoenix, I think. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, not Chris Phoenix. She was watching
Corey.
She was watching John Matthews.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know your daughter. Okay. I'm thinking about your niece.
Yeah,
but no, this right here, it was a good match. Oh yeah. Wow. We just got to turn around, man.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was a good match, man. And
we can go through the what's name.
You know, that road's closed.
Oh, that road down here is closed?
Yep.
Wow.
But
3.5 stars, man.
Yeah,
I think that's what we got. We gave
3 stars, 3.5 stars, something like that.
Yeah, but it was
3 stars. Yeah, 3 stars.
Yeah. Oh, is it on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we gave it 3 stars. Okay, yeah, that was a really good match. What was the match number 2?
Match number 2 was top tier Drew Adler defending against John Matthews.
Okay, now this was a good match. This match right here was one that Chris went ahead and he pretty much got his phone out, called his daughter, because his daughter, she likes John Matthews a lot. And John Matthews, man, I know a lot of people in the upstate have seen John Matthews. He's all around the place. John sometimes like to put himself down, but John put together a very good performance against a very tough customer in Drew Adler, man. Drew Adler is, you know, he's bigger than John. I mean, you know, he's tall. Drew probably around 6'3". Maybe around 220, something like
somewhere
that.
In there.
Yeah, but man, Drew is very tough.
Now John's no pushover.
No, he's not.
John's
no, he's not.
Pushover, and he gave it everything. And for a minute, they were going so hard, man. Couldn't nobody get the upper hand on either, or I thought it was gonna be a time limit draw.
Yeah, Drew went to the air. Now Adler had Drew a lot. Adler liked to use a lot of fall away slams. You know, he liked to pick you up and do a lot of power moves, body slams and things like that. But my man John Matthews, like he always does, he hits that air when he get in the air, man. He pretty much takes advantage of, takes advantage, and he usually gets on top. So don't let John Matthews, man, his size, you know, he's got a little bit of weight on him. But don't let his size, man,
he can move for his size, man.
Exactly.
He can move, man.
And he exerts so much energy before he gets into the match, man. I mean, you know, the kid runs all around the ring, but very exciting, gets the crowd into it. But this right here was a real good match, and I think Drew Adler got the win, right?
Drew Adler got the win on over John Matthews, and we gave that match 3 stars also.
Okay, 3 stars on that match, but it was a very good match. And before we go to the next match, the crowd, it was 178 people at the show. So the attendance was 178, which is a very good crowd for an independent show. Man, 3 Count always brings it everywhere they go.
Yeah.
Man, but yeah, definitely definitely come out and see 3 Count professional wrestling, man. In Greenville, South Carolina, they like to go to Pickens, South Carolina at the Mill Market at the Mill.
The next show is going to be in Anderson at Westside High School.
And that's November the 12th. I'm pretty sure it's November the 12th.
Yeah, November.
So, you know, we do have it in the group, so check it out, just in case I'm wrong, but that's November the 12th, and you will see that. I mean, come out and see 3 Count Pro Wrestling. I'm pretty sure we'll get a crowd. They're going to get a crowd up there in Anderson, South Carolina, and we will be in the house. So what was the next match?
I thought we were going to be
wait a minute. We
got a lot going on.
We got a lot going on, so we don't know. I'm sorry. We got a schedule. What's the next show, Chris?
The next match was Jamal Smiley Hewins versus Jax Insane.
All right, so our man Smiley was in the house, and he was going against Jax Insane. I know a lot of you here in the upstate have seen both competitors, and Smiley, he's only been back a few weeks, and so Smiley was and I think this was the second match back, because he did the benefit show, Chris's wife benefit show. Looked very good in that match. Him and John Matthews put together a spectacular match. But I tell you what, man, Jax Insane. Lately, Jax Insane has looked very vicious over at 3 Count Pro Wrestling. But the month before this, he wrestled PJ Ellis at 3 Count Championship Wrestling and beat PJ Ellis and was very vicious, man. I'm like, you know, he's always been vicious at, you know, going and grabbing people and things like that. But Jax Insane has gotten very vicious as far as the way he throws his punches, his kicks. He's doing a lot more than that. Instead of just going out there and grabbing you and just trying to tear your head off, this man is doggone throwing body shots, you know, giving you body blows and things like that. And he's doing it very, very hard. He's throwing these shots very hard. So, but Jax Insane looked really good. Smiley looked good, man. Smiley was using the speed, but this was a good match, and it went all the way to the back room, guys.
It was a no contest because both guys ended up getting disqualified.
Yeah, it went to the back room, and then they was about to fight outside on the floor.
Came back out fighting outside the floor, man.
Doing intermission.
And then after this, come back. There was an intermission about to go at it, man.
Exactly.
So hey, credit to security guards, man, to work that show, because man, they had a hard time. You hear me? A hard time to keep these two separated, man. It was a no holds barred, insane.
Knock down, drag down. It was crazy.
And I promise you, that ain't gonna be the last of these two.
No, it's not.
Lock up. I promise.
All right,
you,
yeah. So what did we get? What did we get?
We gave that 4 stars, man.
Okay, 4 stars on that match. Yep. Okay, what was the next match, Chris?
After intermission, we came back. We had Zuka King, who was the 3 Count Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Okay.
And he had to wrestle Jacob Armorchain.
All right, so my man Zuka King, you know, went up against Jacob Armorchain. Now Jacob Armorchain, you know, is not a big guy, you know, slim guy. Went up against Zuka King, and people was, you know, some people I think in the crowd was looking at this thing as a mismatch, because like I say, Zuka King is one of the best wrestlers on the indie scene, not just in the Carolinas, but in the United States on the indie scene. Yeah. He goes everywhere, and I mean, Zook definitely getting the job done. You know, he's taking care of business out here, and man, I mean, people looked at this as a mismatch, but man, Jacob Armorchain held his own.
Yeah, he did, man. A lot of people have seen Zuka King. You know, Zuka King's about what, 5'8", 5'9", somewhere in there.
Yeah, 225.
About 225, give or take.
Yeah.
And Jacob maybe about what, 5'6", 5'7",
yeah, 5'7", yeah,
maybe
5'7", 126 pounds,
130 at top.
Yeah, right.
You know, and everybody's like, golly, man, this is just crazy. I mean, the size advantage goes to Zuka King, the height advantage goes to Zuka King. But like I said, man, this match, Jacob actually showed, hey, I can actually battle for a major title and possibly win. Even though I'm smaller, but he was faster, and he's been in the ring just as long as Zuka, if not even longer. But, you know, and he showed, hey, I can hang with the big boys. I can fight for these titles. You know, you ain't got to feed me crumbs. I can actually go.
Oh, yeah.
And he did, man. He gave Zuka a run for his money, and it was so funny because everybody was like, okay, Zuka pulled out some old school moves. Man.
Abdominal stretch.
Abdominal stretch, went to a sleeper. I mean, he was pulling
pile driver,
man,
everything,
spinning toe hold. And I'm like, Zuka, say something in the bag. And by this time, we're already at the 15-minute mark. And I'm like, He's been killing poor Jacob. This is okay. This is gonna be over, and the title was on the line. I'm like, Zuka's gonna retain. This is gonna be it. He pinned Jacob about 4 or 5 times in that match, Harry.
Oh yeah.
And
oh
only
yeah.
got 2 counts.
Yes.
And I was like, wow, okay, this is gonna be Zuka's really underestimating this kid's heart, which he did.
Oh yeah.
Because Jacob came back and put together a wonderful string of offensive moves that really had Zuka reeling and got the champ down for a 2.5 count, man. I mean, he was a frog's hair away from winning the belt. And could you imagine if Jacob would have won, man? If he...
that would have been incredible. I tell you what, but Jacob Armachain definitely put together an incredible streak of offensive moves and almost pulled this thing out.
Yeah.
And I mean, he used his speed, he used his smarts. I was very impressed with it. But hey, Zuka King ended up getting the win, hit him with that bam sucker, man.
Yeah, one of the best left hands in the business, man. Laid Jacob out, but hey, Jacob has nothing to be afraid of, no shame or no nothing. He gave a hell of a fight, and we gave that 3.5 stars.
All right, man. Man, what is the next match, Chris?
The next match was crazy, man. We had we had TJ Boss, and a surprise.
Oh wow!
A surprise partner going up against the tag team champions of Austin Jordan and Ace Harris for the 3-count tag team championship.
Now TJ Boss didn't have a partner out here, wait a minute. It was Ace didn't have a partner. Austin wasn't out there.
It was a 1-on-1.
It was 1-on-1. It was
for
Ace,
the tag team title.
Yeah, it started off and it was Ace Armstrong versus TJ Boss, and my man TJ Boss still wanted a shot at those titles.
Yeah, because he's like, hey, look, I don't care if I know I got a partner,
right? But
it'll be in due time when you'll find out who he is.
Yeah.
He's like, where's your partner?
Yeah, and he told him straight up. He told the referee, he still got to. He's like,
he
it's a 1-on-1.
He showed up.
Yeah, he said
you got to defend it.
Yeah, he said he still got to defend it. He still got to defend it. So they went at it. And it was, like I say, 1-on-1. That's the first time Chris and I seen a 1-on-1 for the tag team belt.
Have you ever in the history, and how long you been watching wrestling?
A long time, like 50 years
have
almost.
You ever seen
I've never seen anything like that.
A 1-on-1 for the tag team belt.
And so those two guys went at it, man. They was going at it. And then next thing you know, TJ Boss, I think, who ended up coming out as his partner? I know who came out as a partner. His partner come out first, and that was PJ Ellis. And people were shocked that it was PJ Ellis, because PJ Ellis has been a baby for a long time at 3 count. PJ Ellis is a big man, so him and TJ is a big man. They in there. Also,
but before PJ came out, man, Ace and TJ were going at the ring. We heard some commotion.
Yeah, Ace in the back.
And I'm like, they were literally, whoever it was, they were fighting like they were about to come through the wall here.
Yeah, what's up, Hanson Terrell? And I don't know who the Facebook user is, but we'll get to that a little bit later.
But yeah, they were literally about to come through the wall, and then all of a sudden, here comes PJ Ellis.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh no, now it's about to be a 2-on-1.
Right, and it was 2-on-1 for a while.
And it was 2-on-1.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, here come crawling out, looking like he been ran over and jumped by 15 people.
Yeah, crawling on the floor. Ace partner, Austin Jordan.
Austin Jordan comes up there, man, and he looked worse for wear, man.
Yeah, he did. He got beat down, man.
He looked like he just came out of a battle royal.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was just PJ beating him up in the back, or PJ had some henchmen back there with him.
I don't know.
But TJ and PJ had
a plan together.
They had a plan, and so they worked him over in the back, man. And he come out and he finally got in. And he teamed with his partner. And they look good, man. Yeah. Austin and Ace, they finally got it together. Austin, when he got his adrenaline back, and they was putting up a very good match, man.
Fight, man.
They the champs. They ain't the champs. They the champs for a reason.
And had them champs for what? 10 months?
Yeah, 10 months. Nobody touched them.
And I was like, man, so but once they got back together and Austin got his facilities right, figured out what was going on, it was a real competitive match. Like we knew it was gonna be. We knew it was going to be a competitive match. And, man, but because of Austin's injuries, unfortunately, man, they came up short. And, Lord and behold.
Yeah, so TJ
we have new
PJ,
3-count.
The new 3-count tag team champions. And, man, I tell you what, that was a great match. And I know there's going to be some more. There's going to be a lot more work between these tag teams coming down the line. Yeah. But man, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to.
That 3 stars.
Yeah, we gave that 3 stars, but that was a great match. And overall, I think we gave it like 4 stars for the whole show, Chris.
Yeah, 4 stars,
something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great show, man. 3 Count always puts on a spectacular show. You got to get out and see it.
Yeah, and the last match was actually Austin Bebop and Ken Magnum, which I didn't have to see because I had had to go meet a certain individual on some news.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that was a good match, man.
And like he got to see it. Like
yeah,
I said,
this right here, this match right here. I mean, it was for. I think Ken Magnum has he has the briefcase, and that was for the briefcase. And man,
get a shot at the championship.
Yeah, so it was a lot of things that went down in this match, and our man Austin Bebop, I think, won the match. Let me check that.
Yeah. Let me check here. Yeah,
Bebop won the match, but then Bebop ended up getting attacked by one of Ken Magnum's henchmen, and then our man Chase Emery, who hasn't been in the ring. Chase Emery showed up, and him and Austin Bebop ended up taking care of business. They took care of Ken Magnum, and I can't remember.
Zuka came out there.
Yeah, Zuka came out there. So they was fighting Zuka, Ken Magnum, and all that. But like I say, Austin and Chase end up being victorious, pretty much winning the little battle after the match. And then Austin, who's a dancer, he got Chase to dance in there, man. So it was pretty cool. Yeah. It went down very smooth, and like I say, it's great to see Chase Emery, one of the best. Like I say, just like Zuka King, they 1 and 2 on as far as on this indie scene in the Carolinas, and both of them two of the best indie wrestlers in the world. I guarantee you that, man. They they look good, and it's good to see them. But I see Zuka and Chase, those two about to go at it. They've been going at it for over a year, about a year and a half. These two have been feuding, and this thing about to go down between these guys again. And I don't think it's over between Austin and Ken, but Austin does have that briefcase now. He won that match. What did I give that match?
3.5.
3.5 stars. But man, for the Straight Up Wrestling Show on HBT with my man Christopher Burton,
People's Podcast.
I'm gonna have to come back with the APW talk a little bit later. But we'll see you guys later. Peace. We're out of here.